What's up guys, and welcome to the video. I just got on the water today. I'm going to be fishing at a Kipto Peak State Park. Concrete ships. Today's day one. I'm camping here for 3 days. It's like early afternoon, day one here. I had some preparation stuff I had to get taken care of in the morning. Some final supplies I had to grab, stuff like that. And yeah, so it's about 2:30 now as I'm heading out to the ships. Target species, pretty much everything. Today I've got just 2 rods with me. The plan is to just rotate between crabs and jigs until I find a decent bite, and then stick with that. I've only got about 4 hours to fish since sunset is like 6:44. I'm just approaching the first set of ships, and I'm gonna start fishing here. I've got 2 setups with me today, both with Penn Battle 3s, 30-pound braid, but one I've got a Jigging World Nexus, and for that I'm just gonna be using bottom jigs. These are jetty jigs, style bottom jigs. Check them out, jettyjigs.com. And then here's got just a 1 ounce stripe ride jig head, another Penn Battle 3 30-pound braid. This is on a Talavera inshore, and these are the only 2 setups I brought out with me today, because all I'm going to be doing is just dropping jigs either with soft plastics or crabs, since I only have a few hours to fish. And hopefully I can pick up something to eat too, so I can do like a catch and cook on my camp stove for dinner. But we will see what happens. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Leave the legs on the smaller crab, and then I'm just gonna work it around areas where there's breaks in the current on the ship and see what bites. Oh, he's got me. He's got me in the... Oh, Jesus. Alright, that was definitely a big bull redfish. My drag was way too loose for that. I was not ready. But I just up to 40-pound leader, retied, put on a new jig head, locked the drag down. Got a couple more hours of sunlight, so hopefully I can make this happen here. That bite, it was subtle. Nice. Loosen up on that guy. It's a real nice sheep. Oh yeah. It could have been a big sheep's head that broke me off. I mean, who knows? Just please stay hooked. Please stay hooked. He looks like he's hooked pretty good. Yeah, we're not eating this guy though. Oh man, he's putting up a great fight though. Some sheephead do not fight this good. I think that's like a, I mean, it's my PB, I think. PB is like 23.5 inches. That's a nice sheep. Very solid. Let's see how big this guy is before we let him go. He is fat. Holy crap. It's a 24.5. Let's call it that. There we go. Solid sheep's head right there. 24.5 inch Chesapeake Bay sheep's head. Let's let it go. Oh wow, those head shakes. Holy crap, what is that? What the f is that? Is this a tog? Sheepy. He went crazy though, dude. Ooh, this is dinner right here. Is it foul hooked or something? Like, it is shaking its head insanely. Oh, fair hooked. Perfect eater size. Oh shit. Nice. That's gonna be the catch and cook right there. We'll hang this guy off the... Nah, he's gonna get scraped up. So I'll go off this side. Under the rod, I guess. No, 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 no. Stay out of there. Stay out of there. Don't go back in there. What do we got? Redfish. Nice. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Slot first before I don't let him go. He might be a little over. Let's see here. Yeah, 28. Slightly over slot there. All right, that's a wrap for day one. I'm just pedaling back in now. All in all, a pretty solid day considering I was only able to get out here for about 4 hours of actual fishing time. I mean, that first fish, who knows what that was? Could have been a solid sheep's head, decent drum, either red or black. Really could be just about anything down here at the mouth of the Chesapeake this time of year. But I've got 2 more full days out here So I'm excited to get out here tomorrow and Friday, keep trying for these nice fish that are down here this time of year. That 24.5-inch sheep's head definitely made the day, and that drum there was a solid little way to wrap up the day. That was my last cast. Just called it there. But I'm heading in now, and I've got this smaller sheep's head. I haven't even measured it yet. There's no size limit on those guys in Virginia, but I'm just gonna cook this guy up on the camp stove, and I'll show you guys how that goes. So let's get back to camp, get that set up, and I'll see you back there. All right, got the tent up here. So it took about 15 minutes. I'm not too practiced with this thing. I mean, I've put it up about a handful of times in the couple years I've had it. But here we go, fully put up. I mean, I'm not gonna do like the stakeout. I'm not gonna like do guy lines on the rain fly or like do this thing to do like guy lines to get some ventilation there, but I think we're gonna be fine for tonight. And then I've got my blanket, pillow, got an inflatable sleeping pad. I've also got a foam sleeping pad that I put under that I'm gonna grab, and I've got this heavy sleeping bag that I'm probably not gonna use tonight. I think I'm gonna be nice and comfortable with just the blanket and whatever clothes I end up sleeping in. All right, so here's my little camp kitchen setup. Got my pan, got a few small pots, rice paddle, some tongs, spatula, what I do most of my cooking with. Got a kitchen knife, small cutting board in there, not really useful. Got my spice rack. This thing's awesome. So I've got salt, pepper, garlic powder, cumin. This is an Old Bay blackened seasoning. That's what I'm using on my fish. That's going to be awesome on the sheep's head. And I think that's just paprika. This is GSI makes this, if you're interested. Got my olive oil. And then in here we got the sheep's head. So as far as size goes on this thing, I didn't measure it. I think this is a 20-inch cutting board, so it might be an 18-inch cutting board actually, but whichever one it is, it's the exact size of the sheep's head. I think it's 18 inches. That would make more sense to me for a fish that looks this size. So for sheep's head, they're pretty easy to fillet. You just come in this flap right here. Shout out to Elias for that little tip. And I'm just going ahead and skinning this sheep's head. A lot of times I'll cook it skin on if I'm like grilling it or air frying it, something like that. But since I'm doing this on the pan, I'm just gonna go ahead and skin it. Here we go. Yeah, so this is more what I'm going for, just like a light coating on the whole fillet. Oh, that's good. Alright, there you have the Old Bay blackened sheep's head. It looks really good off the camp stove, just 2 minutes, high heat each side. Let's give it a try. Now that is really good with the Old Bay blackened seasoning. Definitely worth trying. Alright, there you go. Kind of a lot of rice. Could have definitely cooked less than that. But that is dinner for tonight. The Old Bay blackened sheep's head with a whole bunch of yellow rice. So I tried the sheep's head already. It's good with that Old Bay blackened seasoning. Definitely worth trying if you're looking for new recipes. But I'm gonna finish this and get ready for tomorrow. See you in the morning.